Hello, everybody. This is Bugsy, and hello, everybody. This is Chappie. And you're probably wondering, oh, you guys are gonna talk about you guys are gonna talk about Greenhill again and try to defend it. Yes, we are. If you got a fucking problem with that, meet, me and Bugsy will meet you outside. And trust me, you don't want to meet us outside. Straight up. Yeah. All right. Now that that's out of the way. So, yeah. So, Chappie. Yes, Bugsy. Why do you think people are so mad about Greenhill? Because it's a rehash that gets rehashed over and over and over again. And I just feel like, yeah, it does. And yeah, that shouldn't be forgiven. But I'm just saying, you guys are basing this one level on your enjoyment of the game. You're doing what that nerd word entertainment dude did when he was looking at Sonic Mania. Just solely basing his enjoyment of this game on Greenhill. We're only gonna be there for like 2x, 2x tops. We're probably not even gonna have any other rehash levels. We probably will and probably won't. We'll probably have levels that don't get rehashed a lot. But I think this is gonna be the only one. And I think after a while, this is gonna be the last time we ever see Greenhill. So it's kind of like it's send off, I think. But none of you want to sit down and think about this. Everybody just wants to base their hatred of this game before they even play it. Now we're getting close to E3. Me and Bugsy have said this numerous times. Hey Bugs, you think you're gonna have time for E3 this year? Your girlfriend's coming over, and you gonna have time? Oh, dude,
Yeah, what a question.
if something catches my eye, I'll talk about it. No big deal. All right. How's the thing with you and Reyes, by the way? With the whole Issei coming back, it's more complicated than it's ever been. But I digress. What did Issei say? Said he loved Reyes still, and she's taking even more time to think about it. Sorry, man. Yeah, that's okay. I've just been in my void room, just sulking. It's fine. It's fine. Well, once again, me and Bugsy are making another video that's probably going to be pre-recorded because Bugsy has made a video that's going to highlight one of the events of his channel. So he wants to do this video tomorrow so people can see it. But right now, yes, we talked about Greenhill up and down, but it's like the real heart of this issue is you're placing your own enjoyment over one level you're only going to probably play once. You're probably going to play it 2 times at least, different acts. But I feel like the whole time gimmick thing is different enough that it's going to be different. But rather than see that, all you guys see is, oh, Greenhill again, Greenhill. I'm just saying, me, me and the, me and the bug here. We're just tired of it. We're tired of it because we're tired of you guys constantly just, and even some of you bombarding us with questions like, why you guys like Greenhill? Why can't you hate it like the rest of us? Because we don't want to. We're not like all of you that want to just hate on it and complain about it when we're only gonna see it like one fucking time. We don't know the other levels, the other things that are gonna be different, or what's gonna happen in these levels. We don't know. But yet you all think you know the answer. Which you don't. We're probably only gonna see it once probably. To be real honest. I didn't see any Greenhill Act 2 with Sonic Forces, so we're probably going to see it once and then a cutscene's going to happen. But again, you rather think about, oh, Greenhill. and only a few of you, only a handful of you, are talking about what this could mean for the series, story-wise. But most of you, including the true Sonic Spirit that just basically liked that video that we just seen, is just like, oh yeah, I agree. We agree. I swear. Some of you give Sonic fans a bad name because we're not saying that we're the best. But shit, when shit comes our way, we don't fucking get angry about it. Well, we do, but we don't get angry at this one level that we're only probably gonna see once. Once, even Night of the Wind is not even Night of the Wind, Steven Nux, and a few other people are not even perturbed by this. But the rest of you are. You know, there's a problem with that. There's a problem.
That they're going to give a shit.
You know, not all of us other Sonic YouTubers are even remotely even ticked about this. We're just like, meh. And you know, we're gonna enjoy this game. And I know a lot of you don't like the edge. I swear, the moment some of you use the edge, it just makes me want to turn into my devil form and just show you what the edge really means. Chappie, you're doing it again. I know. Maybe it's just the stress of the whole race thing. It's finally weighing in on me. It's alright, buddy. Let's just do this video. And then let's go to my favorite place for some root beer floats. Why root beer floats? Because that's what always cheers me up whenever I'm down. Not your usual sake? I mean, sake is cool and all, but yeah, you gotta be in the mood for it. And I feel the need to just drink a bunch of root beer floats for no apparent reason. You know what I mean? Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Besides, it's been a while since I had a root beer float. Exactly. Now let's look at this video. Now let's look at the true Sonic Spirit. We love you guys. We like you guys, but really. Now let's look at this.
Rehash. Reuse old ideas or material.
This whole freaking thing is like just straight up hate. Sorry guys, I can't hide my disappointment. Well, you made that abundantly clear, but look, Bugsy, you have your comment and it's a week old and no one is looking at it. Because people rather be mad, angry, but not logical about it. What do you have? Let's look first at the Greenhill. That's 6. And if we count the okay. But who's to say that's not gonna change? Of course, and defining the identity of the franchise continues until it eventually dies off. Fuck you, and fuck this dude who made the video.
It's like Mario. How can you have Mario without not even their fan? Such a bitch.
I mean, Mario's been around the Mushroom Kingdom, and only a few of you after freaking New Super Mario Bros. Wii got pissy about freaking, copy and paste. But like when Sonic does it, everybody and their fucking mom wants to get angry about it. It's actually quite.
That's actually quite me. And a good example of how to sympathize with your act.
I mean, me and Bugsy made our last video saying you all are divided. And it's true, because all of us want different things, and that's okay. I think us being divided is kind of okay. But I just feel like we should respect each other and not fucking fight with each other like we're fighting for superiority, or it's another freaking, or a certain numbers game that some of us devils actually have. It's like kind of like a dick contest, to prove which house is strongest. And I've always hated it. You still participate in it, don't you? For race, yes. But not the point. This whole thing is kind of like a tick contest. A little bit. Because it's like you guys just constantly just keep talking about Green Hill, but you don't want to think about what's gonna happen after it. Man, I hope this game does well because they're actually making Eggman menacing. Do you know how long it's been since the man has been menacing? I mean, the comic books, he's getting back that groove being menacing. And in the games, not so much. But we feel like Sonic Boom is basically can have, jokey Eggman. We can all have serious Eggman again. I mean, Bugsy and I looked at Sonic Colors and we saw when Eggman was like, "I'm gonna destroy everything you love," and blah 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 blah, and I'll get fed on your cold black hearts. And we're like, Mike Pollock has it in him to be serious. But I don't know if any of you want it because it's like, oh, more Sonic. If Sonic gets serious, Sonic can be serious and be funny.
I think what creators need to do is not give a shit about what the fandom wants. The fandom's gonna do nothing but bicker and pick apart everything they create. And just go with what they want as a creative effort. I know they're trying to appeal to us, but if we do nothing to work together on what would be acceptable, it's just not gonna work. I mean, they're trying their best to appease us about what Sonic should be. But that's exactly the issue.
Mm-hmm.
Sonic has changed so much because they tried to appeal to us that Sonic now has too many alterations in different forms that they can't appeal to just one part or all of the fandom put together. They can't. So at this point, I would at least say they need to go with what they want and stick to one part of the fandom at least. Because that's exactly what I'm seeing here with this with this Green Hill Zone that everyone's bitching about. They're appealing to the older Sonic generation, not the newer.
And we know they've done it a whole bunch of times, but at the same exact time, some of you allow it. Some of you've been allowing it for as long as you want because back in the day, it was classic fans and fucking modern fans at each other. Dreamcast fans were like way in the back. We just watched you guys fight to the death. And then us SATM fans sat and like, fine, but you guys will never give us any. We don't have a story in these games. That's why we all turn to the comic books.
Yeah, if Sega wants to appeal to the people who want more developed stories, they'll appeal to that kind of generation. They're trying to, but they themselves don't have the right crew for it, it seems. So they'll try, if they really want to make a good effort, I'd say they have to go with Archie, at least in my opinion. But they're trying their best to make a cohesive, good narrative with each of these. And with Side Forces, in my opinion, it looks like they're trying. They're actually making a good effort at a good story. And again, to the fandom that's literally going to sit there and bitch, stop whining like a bunch of children.
We said that numerous times on numerous videos, but none of these people will listen to us because
of course they won't. That's because they want Sonic the way they like him, and they want Sega to appeal to them. That's not what Sega's gonna do. A Sega is gonna appeal to a certain audience, whether they like it or not. And if they're a true Sonic fan, they'll play the game regardless. That's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm trying to play the Sonic games. I suck at it, but you know what? I'm at least giving it my best shot, even if some of the games suck and some of the games are good.
Mm-hmm. And right now, my beloved is playing Sonic Unleashed, and yeah, you guys know how I feel about Sonic Unleashed. I love it, but the Moon and Sun medallions can go. The Moon and Sun medallions can go to hell.
Sonic Werehog, I have to admit, it's actually a pretty good mod to play at times, and getting a work around the controls is something for me. But eh, I'll I'll leave my fetishes out of the window when I say that I like the controls. I'm trying to get used to them, and I like the speed when I'm in Sonic's mode. But when I'm in the Werehog mode, getting the strength that comes with a werewolf or a werehog is actually a good attempt by Sega. A very good try at a different platform. Because, with most Sonic games, you normally have one type of gameplay, just speed. For them to try different tactics with that is actually a very good move, considering if you just have speed, that's gonna get old. I mean, just sorry, it gets old.
And me
You
and
can't just have speed.
Mhm. and me and
There's
Bugsy and me and Bugsy love freaking Sonic and the Black Knight because it was so different. We had speed and swordplay. It was Sonic and Arthurian lore. Why did you assholes not even try to enjoy it? Fuck, all you guys saw was, oh, shovelware. I was like, oh shit, Sonic with a sword, he got Excalibur, this is some shit. Ah. If you guys know me, I love Arthurian lore, like I love freaking H.P. Lovecraft. So it's kind of.
I may try an actual Sonic game with just speed to see how it works with me. Because I'm not gonna lie, I do like and enjoy speed. But again, as a game mechanic, in the first few years, it's a good attempt. But it gets to be an old idea fast, and I understand why Sega went the direction it did as a company to try and enforce new mechanics into its systems, especially story,
And,
as a story
and
idea.
also, we'd like to also say that the Wisp, the. Okay, Bugsy, you go for it. We've been interrupting each other. If that's so sexist, it's a microtransgression. I'm sorry. The YouTube CEO really did piss me off with that stupid shit because I'm gonna say this right now. I know this had nothing to do with Sonic, but any gender can interrupt each other. It's not gender specific to one gender, you idiots. And I'm saying all you idiots. It don't even matter which gender you are. You guys are idiots. And the CEO to me, sorry, boss. You're kind of dumb. Sorry. And then you have
And
people.
that is epic. And honestly, I'm not okay. Yes, I have heard of microaggressions. I hang around the anti-SJW and anti-feminist movement to understand what that means. But the CEO gets pissed off at microaggression when a man interrupts her. I
Now,
wonder what happens when a woman interrupts her.
hmm
Like, seriously, bitch, I'm sorry, but I interrupt people all the time. I try to interrupt people all the time, and I'm even interrupted by my own parents all the time. Fuck that shit. It's not a single gender issue.
like being
So,
like being messed with online. It happens to everybody.
exactly.
What?
Exactly. If you
Watch
want to say something,
watch the videos where Cowbelly's playing Halo. Shit, there's a bunch of assholes that just freaking talk about Cowboy, not knowing who he is, and just saying you never get the girl, you're a virgin, all this shit. But like, oh, it's only a gender thing. Okay, but let's get back to Sonic
yeah, and
because
I interrupt Bugsy as he interrupts me. And I'm coming on his channel as a guest. I'm sorry if I keep dominating your channel, honey, but seriously, what the hell is with the CEO if she keeps saying shit like that?
I don't
I'm sorry,
know. From
but
what I hear, she's a
that,
from what I hear, she's a straight up racist. So yeah, it's whatever. Okay, can
okay,
we
it
get
really
back to
depends on. you
Can
define
we
as racist with these people, but there you go.
can we get back to
Really?
can we get back to Sonic U2? Jesus. Um, so,
Okay. Well,
I'm sorry, chap. Sorry, man. Um. Anyways, you were saying. Well, okay. This is what I was thinking. I'm just saying at this point, we don't know anything until E3 happens. I mean, I understand. You have nothing else to bitch about. But constantly talking about Green Hill is not going to change how people are actually going to feel about it. Because if you guys don't pick it up, you know the one side of Sonic fans that have been itching and wanting a story? The Sadie and Archie fans. Because you know what? There's a lot of us more than there is you guys. Just putting that out there. Putting it out
what
there for
I'm
you
looking
guys.
forward to is the reveal of a new character. Again, I've seen a ton of theories on it. I'm a person who looks up a ton of theories for a lot of things, like Five Nights at Freddy's theories and a ton of other things like that. But I am wondering who this new character is going to be, either a hedgehog, a fox, or straight up wolf. My opinion is it's going to be a wolf.
I like how your girlfriend keeps on talking. It takes me a minute to sip my tea. What are you drinking right
Oh,
now?
you're not the only one who sips tea.
What are,
After all, I'm from
what are you
I
even
drink
drinking
tea
right
like
now? Green tea, Bugsy. I might as well, it's stressed out as it is. Do you think I should
for
stay in
those
hell?
out there. Try some Numa.
Do,
Numa tea, great healthy stuff, great for relaxation, and try it with some I'm advertising. Don't mind me.
hey, Bugsy, do you think I should, I'm asking you a question. Stay in, should you stay in hell? Well, that's up to you, man. I'm like thinking you shouldn't because what's there for you anymore? Like Reyes wants to go back to Issei. I mean, I'm not saying that she will, but it's looking that way. I don't think there's anything for you, man. I'm just saying, how about you just live? How about you just kind of make the void room into your room, your house? I mean, you already kind of refurbished the place from what I'm looking at, and you got like a whole bunch of paintings around here. Hey, are those crumpets? Okay, let me ask you something. Are those crumpets like? Is it okay for me to get one, or you're saving them for something? No, Bugsy, go right ahead. Go right ahead. Thank you. But I digress. I just feel, at this point, at this juncture, I feel that none of you are really trying to see what this game could be, and rather you just want to pick on it because you just don't like it and you don't know what this thing is going to shape up. And they're trying.
I don't know that for sure. I mean, some of these people may just buy the game to see how it rolls.
Oh, they are. They are. They are. They are, dear Annie. They are. They're totally going to buy it. And they're totally going. They're whining right now, but we all know they're going to buy it. And then they're going to hate it. Or then they're going to be like Black Bond or do something stupid with it. Oh, that motherfucker.
I think I actually played the Greenhill Zone from Sonic Unleashed, and my personal opinion of it was actually that it was fine. It's not a bad level, and definitely not a bad level to start out on, especially for any game. It's like Pokemon with the starter village. You don't. It's not a bad starter level for any sort of system. It's just kind of your starter. What? Why bitch about the starter level?
You know why?
It's just something common and a trope for every single game and genre.
Mm.
And Green Hill Zone, I think, for Sonic is no different. I mean, sure, it may appear in different ways, but in my opinion, with Sonic Unleashed, it was one of the first levels. I think. So, in my opinion, it was pretty nice.
Yo, Chabby,
Pretty nice.
do you make these crumpets or are they store bought? No. They're store bought, Bugsy. I haven't made any crumpets in a very long time. But, anyways, anything you want to add before we get. Anything you want to add? Well, personally, all of you guys have hit the nail on the head. I just feel like, yes, you guys have nothing else to bitch about. And yes, Green Hill is not really the most. I know, Green Hill is not nostalgia, it's the norm now. But does that really have to be such a bad thing? No, I mean,
If it
literally.
is like any other game where it's a starter level, I would understand how it's bad, but the thing is, I can't get back to Greenhill Zone in Sonic Unleashed. I realize it's like the starting level where you learn the basics and that's it.
And,
And I don't go back to it.
and also, how are you playing Green Hill Zone on Sonic Unleashed? That it doesn't exist in Sonic Unleashed.
I guess it was Windy Mill. I don't know. I know it was one of the first levels. It
Uh,
was the very first level I
that's
was on.
Windmill Isle. I'm about to
Oh,
say,
Windy
because
Mill.
if your girlfriend found something secret that we didn't, I'm just gonna be like, what the fuck? But anyways,
Okay,
personally,
sorry, I got it wrong. So
personally,
Green Hill Zone doesn't exist in Sonic Unleashed.
nope. But
Oh,
anyways,
sorry.
the thing about Green Hill is it's only pulled out during anniversary titles. You know, it's basically only
Hmm.
pulled out those times. And what was last year? Oh yeah, Sonic's anniversary.
Let's
And
see.
yes, they're relying on Green Hill a lot more because some of it's bright and colorful for the kiddies. I mean, come on, let's be real here. That's what
Oh,
Sonic.
that's good.
That's what they did for Sonic Lost World. That's what they did for Windy Hill. But there's nothing wrong with that. And me and Bugsy will fight somebody who says, "Oh, Lost World was trash." Well, come out here and fight us, motherfucker. You ain't gonna like it. Can you even? I
Well,
want to know
I know
something.
some people like Sonic Unleashed, but to me, I'd say whatever suits your cup of tea.
Exactly. Hey, Bugsy, what are you drinking? Coffee. And we're gonna go get root beer floats later, and you're gonna just drink coffee? Why? I mean, it's better than what? I have stuff to do. I have stuff to do in the night. You know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know. You're the member of the Midnight Crew and all that jazz. I get that. But anyways, you know what else? Yeah.
This recording's getting a bit long, and your computer may shut down.
No, no. The computer won't shut down. Yeah, this thing can be a piece of shit sometimes, but it does work for the most part.
Yeah, I'm just pointing out how long your videos can sometimes take.
Yeah, but with OBS, it doesn't take that long.
Mm.
Indeed. Also, well, well, well. I guess the next thing, unless something comes up, other than seeing Knuckles and Flying Battery, which me and Bugsy saw, and we were like, oh shit, this is awesome. I think that's about it.
I'd like, yeah, I like personally. No, I can't finish saying this.
Oh yeah. Oh, before we go, Mushroom Hill and Emerald Hill are not rehashes, not complete rehashes. And for everybody who says that, point me to Remy. I like how you just pointed it out, like that was the person who said it.
Mm,
And also, you know what? Let me take a few minutes to talk about Dreamcast Sonic. Modern Sonic is Dreamcast Sonic. They haven't forgotten about the Adventure series. They know that people want it, but Sega is not going to take that risk just because you guys want Adventure 3. And like we said before, there's 3 candidates for Adventure 3 that have already been shown. So,
mm.
that's all we really have to say on the matter. Sega hasn't forgotten you guys. It's just the fact that they're not willing to jump and take the plunge and do this for you guys. Because at the end of the day, they're a company. They love us. They love us, and they love the fact that we care. But they have to think about this through a business standpoint. Not all the time.
It's more than often they love our money and the fact that we're spending it.
Yeah,
The more that do, the more the merrier they get.
Yeah, but unlike a certain other company whose name starts with an N, they don't freaking shut down fan stuff. True.
Now that is a sharp point to actually make about Sega and between Sega and them. Which is actually cool. You've still gotten yet to. Are you still having trouble getting the Switch?
Right now we found a way to get it, but it's gonna take a while. Yes, and then we're all gonna play. We're all gonna play Mario. We're all gonna play Mario Kart, and when Bugsy plays Mario Kart Odyssey, he's going to jizz in his pants. Okay.
Okay.
But anyways, back to what I was trying. Back to what we were gonna say. Dreamcast Sonic is real, but it is freaking modern Sonic. I'm sorry, but that's the real truth of the matter. And I love how everybody just says, oh, like Polina Remy said, oh, everybody's forgetting, and Sega forgets that Dreamcast Sonic, and they're treating us like this. Okay, let me just say something. Us Archie Sandy Sonic fans want one thing and one thing only. We want character development, actual stories, Sonic being snarky, but not breaking the fourth wall like he's fucking Deadpool. I mean, yes, it was fun in Sonic Colors, but now it just don't work. And people want them.
Wouldn't work. Deadpool gets it right.
And the people want it. I mean, yes, it works for Sonic Boom, but we don't want. And me and Bugsy don't want this in the movie. I know you guys want. I know you guys want a Sonic movie where Sonic makes all these references to the games and stuff. But me and Bugsy just want a fucking story. Not fourth wall breaks, because if we want fourth wall breaks, we'll read a Deadpool comic.
I guess they do only work for him.
No, I mean, Bugsy and I do it, but when we do it, it's... Well, sometimes when we do these videos, the fourth wall kind of doesn't exist, because I've already destroyed it. But not the point. But, but yeah, we just want an actual goddamn story. You guys saying you guys have been neglected? We've been neglected longer. So don't come to us talking about which one of you guys have been not being deprived. Motherfucker, you know the one thing we've got? We didn't get, we only had Sonic, Sally, Tails, Rotor, Bunny, and like a fucking bonus stage inside Sonic Spinball. That's about as sad as it got for us. You guys, other people are making fan games that can rival fan games for Sonic Adventure 3. And people are actually making stories for said fan game that we've seen. I mean, yeah, it's not much, but people are actually trying to do it. And there's actual voice actors for it. So, yeah, this is like the closest thing we're ever going to get to Sonic Adventure 3, and you guys should just kind of just take it. For the rest of us, we're probably going to get the story we wanted. And, oh yeah, a little bit of a promotion before we get out of here. Go look up on YouTube Silver Team. There's some talented motherfuckers on Silver Team, and they're making this thing called Sonic Resistance, and I really, really think it's for your best interest that you guys go look at that, because it's sort of based around Sonic Forces. Well, what we thought Sonic Forces' name would be.
You know how long your videos have got, right?
Mm-hmm. So before we get out of here, just go to Silver Team and tell them old Big Three Box sent you, or just call me, or just say Bugsy No Name sent you. One of them will figure it out. See you guys later. Well, since that's done, I better go grab my things from Reyes's place. You wanna come? Sure.
I've got to finish eating this nice caramel apple.
I'm not gonna.
Well,
I'm not gonna move any big furniture, man. You got demon powers. You don't really need me for that. Bugsy, come on, lift with your wings, dude. That's so fucking. That is so fucking Chaos Lord racist. Not all of our freaking muscle power goes into our wings. I'm just saying. It's kind of racist.
mm,
Calm down. I'm not trying to offend you. I know. I'm just fucking with you. Well, see. Let's see you guys later. Bye, guys.